Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're having a good weekend. I just got home and I found that I got mail. And in this piece of mail is the 2 new copies of my paperback books for the Battle of the Erathiel. So I'm really excited because I actually got 2 versions. Before we only had like the matte non-glossy version, the one that I always show you guys right there, like in the background, for example. That's the version that's been out for years. And of course I updated the inside as well, so the book's gonna look different on the inside. Plus you have an extra chapter from, at the end of the book from book 2, which is already written, and I hope to start working on the editing process so I can have it out next year. That is my goal. But this time I decided to also go for a glossy option because I know that some readers prefer a glossy cover, and I have never seen my book in the glossy cover before. We're gonna see what they look like, and I'm super excited. I hope you like them too. Here we go. Alright, so I've never done an unboxing before, so I might get this totally wrong, but let's see what happens. This is a genuine, raw moment of discovery, so this should be interesting. Ooh, I'm nervous. Oh, I can feel the glossy one. Okay, here we go. I can't watch. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I'm looking at the matte version. It looks so good. Lovely. Oh, the glossy version looks amazing too. Okay, I'll show you. So here's the matte version. It looks very nice. I love it. I had my designer, Olivia Posto, she's from Ukraine. She made the back lighter. We're going to compare that. And see, this is the old one. The back looked very dark and we couldn't really appreciate the greenness, right? And the front is not very different, to be honest. It looks so good. So this is the new edition. It looks really good. I love the brightness of the color. I don't know if there is a difference with the old one. It seems brighter. It does seem brighter, or it could be just a coincidence, but I feel like the colors in general are brighter, and the spine looks really good. They both look quite good. I don't see a big difference between them, so. But yeah, the matte cover looks great. Now you're gonna see that, ooh, the book is now over, it's supposed to be around 206 pages long. I know that you're going to see like another number possibly, like when you flip through them, but yeah, it looks good. So it starts off immediately. The first page is the top, like the title. You're going to see that it's different from the other one. The other one has a white page first, and this is the way that it looks. So you're going to see some differences between them because I made the design for the new editions. I made them on Kindle Create. So if you upload like your book, in case anybody's doing this, if you upload your book on Kindle Create, whatever you come up with there, you can save it as a file for both Kindle and for the printed version. And I thought it was simpler and it looked nice, so it looked nice on screen and on paper. Nice, look at this. See? So on paper it looks really neat. I like the size of the letters because I also have, all kinds of readers with, not everybody has perfect eyesight. I never did. I got eye surgery like about 2 years ago and it changed my life, but before that it was a struggle. So now you get a big chapter and then the subtitle, we could say the name of the chapter. And before you got just, oh, I opened it to the same one. You just got a number 4 and then the dark one, see? So there's a bit of difference there between the edition. You're going to see that in both copies of the book. And I also added the contents list, of course. You're going to see the contents, the different page numbers. I've also added the once you finished, so that you know that once you finished at the end of the book, there's a chapter 1, and also asking you to review it. If you like the book, if you want to recommend it, go ahead, leave a review. I would really appreciate that. All authors appreciate this gesture. And also a difference you're gonna find after chapter 20 that we go with the story continues in book 2. That's where it goes, and that's where you get to read chapter 1 from the captain. So it's I'm really excited about that. I hope you enjoy it. I personally really loved writing book 2. I felt that how can I say this? Like the characters have matured, have grown, and there's just so many things that they experience. And there's also a lot of trauma that the characters have gone through, you know, because of war in their past and personal traumas. So in the second book, you see especially one character overcoming her fears and becoming something incredible, something even greater as a person. Acknowledgement is at the end instead of the start. And I've included, because I didn't really have a very dedicated section, I have an about the author. And I did add a picture of myself, which I didn't do in the other book because I'm a little bit shy about that. Which is weird because I have Instagram and you see plenty of my face there, but I never thought about adding it to a book. This is exactly the same content you're gonna find in the other book, and you know what, guys? I like the glossy version much better. I'm still gonna leave both, okay? Because I am a reader too. And sometimes I prefer matte versions, sometimes I prefer glossy. But guys, look at this. Look at the way the color just pops. This is amazing. I'm like, I feel like I should have done it like this in the start. But if you guys, well, since you're readers, if some of you are authors or not, but those of you that are authors probably have experience getting reviews on like the quality from Amazon and the glossy version and the matte versions. And I remember that a few years ago, this was in 2016, many fellow authors said that they didn't like the glossy because it was flimsy. But I don't feel it's flimsy in comparison to the matte. It's the same width, like I'm touching the width and it's the same, except that it feels different probably because of what they put on the cover. But it's like the same width and it's not flimsy, it's solid. Obviously not a hardcover book, but it feels like a paperback would. But look at the way the colors just pop. Look at that, I love it. I am keeping this. I mean, unless somebody wants a signed copy, I'll send this one because that's the one I have at hand, but I'm getting more for sure. But look at just over here, the way it looks. The spine looks very nice, very flawless, very clear. The back also looks very clear. You can also appreciate the greenness. But I am in love with this. I am so happy. Well, if you're a fellow author or aspiring author, I swear it's such an amazing feeling to see like your effort just kind of come to life. It's really amazing. But yeah, so feel free to get your copy. You're gonna find this as well. You're gonna see all the changes I've shown you, and I've tried to summarize them the best I could. I know it's been 9 minutes of explaining. If you've made it this far, thank you and congrats. So yeah, you're gonna get to see chapter 1 from book 2. The glossy edition, like I said, if you want something shinier, it looks amazing, it feels solid, it's not at all flimsy, and yeah, so again, glossy version and renewed matte version. Okay, so you can get either copy, and in a couple of weeks I should be getting the hardcover copy. Those are taking a little longer because of just the printers and the holiday season. They told me that, at least when I contacted customer service or client service or whatever service. But yeah, so yeah, get yourself a copy.